for joining me on another live. On this exclusive live for the collective, we're going to look at the current energies surrounding you and your current love situation. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Also, keep in mind that this is a collective reading, so there are no particular signs in this video. It's for anyone that clicked on this video that needs the message. So, without further ado, collective, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collective. The collective. Anybody watching this live reading video or watching it later? Tell me a little bit about the current energies surrounding the collective and the person that they're currently connected to in love and romance. We have the Death card. We have Judgment. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Emperor in the reverse and the Two of Cups. You know what this feels like? This feels like somebody that's restraining themselves, holding themselves back, not because they want to, but because they don't want to look like a fool. They know that they have to drop or end what other energies that could be interfering with this relationship in order for you guys to grow, to develop, to become into a better space of healing and peace. Yeah, I think this is someone who flirts or entertains other people, but kind of still wants a relationship with you. So again, they're trying to control themselves from doing much because they gotta clean up their mess. I'm getting someone that gotta clean up their mess. Can you tell me more about this? Yeah, Eight of Wands. They definitely want to take action towards you, but they gotta clean up their mess. Tell me about this Death card. Yeah, this is what they regret. This person regrets, for some of you guys, I'm hearing, I regret juggling the collective with these karmics. I regret getting on these dating apps. I regret flirting with other people. I should have treated the collective better. All right. You know, pages are very immature energy. With the Page of Cups, that's a very immature person. So there was obviously some reckless decisions made by this person that they don't want to be revealed. They don't want you to know this. With the High Priestess in reverse, they want to keep this hidden from you. But I think a lot of you guys know this. Can you tell me about this High Priestess in reverse energy? What is this person trying to keep hidden from the collective? That they lied to you with the King of Swords in reverse. They weren't being honest with you. And that they were being a bit dishonest to themselves and made a bad judgment call. They should have selected, they shouldn't, I shouldn't say selected, but they shouldn't have entertained other people or other options before you. It was just a bad moment. I'm getting what they were entertaining was at their level, another page. And it just took them a while to really see your worth and value. I'm getting a while for them to be alone. Yeah. To realize that, you know, you're ending the cycle. Like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe it. The collective is actually ending this cycle. Yeah, you are. Your hands were tied, collective, with this decision to move away from this energy. And the reason why I say this is because it looks like you never really wanted to end things with this person, but you had no choice. You couldn't be placed in a situation where you felt like you were competing for this person or in a situation where you felt like an option. Your energy was definitely ungrounded and unbalanced. And for some of you guys, you're finally getting it more stabilized now that you're protecting yourself from this person. Like it's a very protective energy. But for a long time, you let this person have access to you and your energy source, and it was very draining for you. And that's the thing that you kind of regret. I think a lot of you guys have a hard time forgiving yourself for being with this person for so long. Yeah, with the Four of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Cups, I think this person is saying, listen, like, can we really try to fix or make peace with whatever issues we have? But I don't think you want to do that. They definitely want to reconcile, but it looks like it's only to get your attention. This person needs your attention because they're depressed. They're not happy. I guess the grass isn't greener on the other side. You know, this player. Okay. So let's see. I want to get some more on this person's feelings for you. Keita says, Mika, you are dead on. Thank you, boo. How does this person really feel about the collective, Spirit? What is their true feelings right now in this moment for the collective? Five of Swords in the reverse. The Star in the reverse. And the Hermit. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They're hurting themselves because they're feeling overwhelmed with the need to hold back from you. They really want to talk to you, but they know since you're holding back from them, they have to hold back from you because they already know what you're probably going to say. So this is somebody that really feels like making amends, stop playing mind games with you, stop getting in your head, stop lying to you, stop deceiving you, whatever is really not going to fix and repair this. But they've been thinking about this behavior that they've been doing for a while with you, not being totally honest with you, and they're realizing like, I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it wasn't right. It wasn't fair. Yeah. I think they're upset about what they lost. For some of them, they lost a home. You felt like home. Either this person lived with you, you guys were married. If not, you guys were in some type of long committed relationship in some type of way, where this person is like feeling it's not fair that they missed out on their home, you. And for a lot of them, they feel like they missed out on a solid opportunity. Ten of Pentacles. It's a lot of like shoulda, coulda, wouldas in this person's energy. That's how they feel. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. I wish I would have said this. I wish I would have said that. Like, oh my gosh, I should have just like done the right thing. And I think this person's a bit jealous of you too, collective. The fact that you're single, you're cool, you're not pressed, you're not stressed. Like you're actually, you know, very happy alone. And this person can't really understand it because this person doesn't know how to find happiness within themselves. They look for it externally in other people, in other situations that they get involved with. So it's really amazing to this person the fact that you've chosen a different path and feel content in this Nine of Cups energy. It's like they're trying to understand it. Yeah, like this person's like, dang, how could the collective feel solid? Like this is not what I thought I was getting involved with. A solid, independent, secure person. Like, what the heck? Yeah, like they look at you as an empress. Like, how did the collective have this glow up? Like, what's going on with the collective? Like, I thought the collective was needing me. I thought the collective wanted to be with me. I thought the collective, wanted me, but no, like, damn it, I feel like the collective is a lost opportunity. Yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, they feel like you're the one that got away. Let's call it what it is. A lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas. They feel like, what the heck was I thinking? So this person is definitely keeping tabs on you in some type of way. They're looking at your socials. They're asking people about you. They see this glow up that's really irritating them because they feel like they missed out on a golden eye. Like, this is wifey material. This is like their dream come true. And I'm getting this person didn't see it when they were with you. They didn't see that. That's crazy. Tell me about this Empress energy. Spirit, tell me about this Empress energy. Yeah, you're not budging. And that's crazy to this person. Like, what in the world? Yeah. They want you to unblock them. But you're not going to unblock them. You're staying firm on your boundaries of keeping them blocked, no contact, not dealing with them. You're just in a space where you're just doing your own thing. Okay, nothing wrong with that. So what is this person's intentions with you? Cassandra says he's peeking. And she said, yes, I have a feeling that he's on my socials. Yep. Trent says, what? Yeah, I'm wifey material. Duh. My fortress, my Lord says, oh my, this is my story. I'm the real deal, y'all. All right, so let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this situation. What is this person's true and honest intentions moving forward with the collective? We got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Hangman. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This person has no real intentions of fully investing and committing in this and really giving their all, because I feel like this person's intimidated by you, or they feel insignificant or insecure. Like, this person doesn't really want to give their full heart to you. Let's ask why. And they're not moving on that. Why is that? Because this person likes to be alone. But they also like the idea of being with you. It's a very fickle energy. It's like, I don't want to fully invest or fully surrender my love to the collective, even though I see the collective as wifey or hubby material. I see the collective as being this empress or emperor, but dang, I don't think I can measure up. And I don't think I can really, trust to give my full heart to the collective, because what if the collective crushes my heart? Or what if the collective doesn't really want me? Just what if? So this is what they do. They give off this very controlling energy. And you know what I'm saying. Their way or the highway. They show up when they feel like it. They treat you how they want to when they want to do it. Like, it's very controlling. And then to make themselves pretend to match your gangster What they try to do is pretend to be an emperor when they're not. Remember, I said you're an empress, and they know you're looking for an emperor. So this person feels like they need to show up and be controlling to simulate the energy of a emperor, but they're not. Yeah, this is what this person's keeping hidden. And it's because of fear of surrendering. So they can never really totally reach that level of emperor status, because in order to be that, you have to be mature. You have to be confident. You have to be solid. You got to know what you actually want. You got to actually build. So this is a man or a woman who just feels more comfortable pretending to be everything they know you want them to be, but that's not who they really are. Lies. They'll tell you everything you want to hear. King, what's that? Page of Swords in reverse. That's still a liar. And they're definitely keeping tabs on you. All right. Yep. That's manipulative energy. And then the Knight of Swords. That's what they're going to tell you. Everything you want to hear. All right. So what does this person want with the collective? Trend says, yes, very controlling, trying to control everything. And Trent says, you're right, Mika. I was just about to say that. I'm more mature than him. Yeah, that's what I get. I think you guys know now what you're dealing with, someone that's not ready for what you're ready for and not on your level. But what do they want? You know, they want your forgiveness. With the Nine of Swords, this person is feeling very guilty that they didn't fix this sooner. Because you are rare. I'm getting they feel bad because you're very rare. You're like a diamond in the rough, I'm hearing. They don't know if they're going to ever find someone else like you. And they may have lost you forever. Okay. Yep. See that? They want to definitely feel like they still have a shot with the Six of Wands. Do I still have a shot or not? All right, so let's see. Let's look at your energy. Let's see where you are with it. I think this person has definitely done a number on you, collective, based on some of the comments you guys are giving me. Let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collective. How does the collective honestly and truly feel about this person right now in this moment? We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse. And the Queen of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Two of Pentacles. So this is where you are. You're kind of in a space of saying, if I do go back to this person and were to continue this relationship, I would be self-sabotaging my own independence. All that I've created for myself during this time of separation, and it would be self-sabotage. So everything that I've done, like, I got to be real with myself. Is it really worth it? No, it wouldn't be. I don't want to sacrifice my independence. I think for a lot of you guys, you don't really look at this relationship as an emotional thing. Right now, you're looking at it from a perspective of if it's practical. What is the benefits of being with this person? And what is it that you're going to be losing? You know, I think you're looking at it from a more mature aspect than this person. This person is kind of looking at it as, oh, you know, poor me. I'm missing out on this opportunity with the collective, blah, blah, blah. But you're looking at it as, what am I going to actually lose if I were with this person versus what would I gain? So it's like more of a doesn't make sense thing than looking at it from an emotional stance. What is the benefits? T58 53 says, yes, that's exactly where I've been mentally regarding this. So yeah, you've been, I guess you've reached a point of clarity and understanding with the Ace of Swords. And that is that it's not worth it. What's best is for me to be stingy, hold back, and not give this person a dang on dime of my time. Nothing. You don't trust this person with the Lovers in the reverse. Deep down, like, it's about trust. And you don't trust that taking action toward this person is going to benefit you in any kind of way. So as this Queen of Wands, you're standing in your power. And I think, Queen of Wands is a very attractive energy. And it's also very intuitive and creative. And I feel like you're tapping more into your divine energy and getting to a space of looking at yourself as more attractive, more valuable. I'm getting, you feel like there's more fish in the sea. You're not coming across as someone defeated or discouraged or feel like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? No one's going to want me. It's almost like you're saying, well, they're lost. There's someone else out there that's going to want me. So, be gone, buddy. Yeah, look at this. I told you. It's like I'm psychic or something. It's like, yeah, if someone else is going to want me, I already know it. I intuitively know this. It's just going to be a matter of time. So choke on that. Tell me about the Seven of Swords in reverse, because you do feel like going back to this person would be deceptive. Yeah, it's just boundaries for you and standards with the Queen of Swords. Your energy is coming across very much tapped in to a reality check. If anything that you can take from this experience, collective, I would say what you've taken from this experience is a true reality check. It's like you checked in with yourself and say, what the hell was I thinking? Oh, I know what it was. I wasn't thinking. I was just going with the flow and living in a Delulu world. So now you're out of Delulu world and you're down to reality with it. And you're saying, okay, I wasn't being smart, but now I am. And if I'm going to be wise and be this Queen of Swords, I need to be fair to myself. And what's fair to myself and what's right is honoring my standards, honoring my boundaries, staying firm on my worth and my value, and not letting this person or anybody come in and just treat me any kind of way. Like, that is a big no. You're not letting that happen again. And you know what? I strongly and utterly respect that. And I think that everybody that's watching this, even if this is not your story, which I think most of you guys, it is your story, can take that experience and say, you know what? That's a powerful place to be. To not be in a space of looking at love as, oh, I really like this person. And yeah, they messed up, but maybe I can get them to like me, or maybe I can get them or motivate them to change. No, you're like, if they want me, then they're going to come get me. If not, then I'm gone. And that's standing on business. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance Collective. That's what I'm talking about. I think for a very long time, what held you back, and this is what kind of pissed you off too, is your intuition was screaming at you the whole time, telling you to run from this fool. And you were like, well, so it was almost like you were ignoring your intuition and your gut instinct. And I feel like from that experience, it got in the way of you being able to really stand firm on your standards, because you were just caught up in this illusion. You see the high priestess in reverse to the 10 of cups. This is you saying, yeah, like, maybe we can still have this 10 of cups, even though you know that's not what your intuition and gut instinct was telling you. You were lying to yourself. Lies, the lies, the lies. And it was throwing your energy off. You see that? You began to grow impatient. Your energy field was thrown off. You were frustrated. It just was not jiving well for you. It was not jiving well. And it was stressing you out. So it was a lot of things that I think when you don't allow yourself to just let things flow naturally God's will, the universe will, spirit, whatever that is that's telling you to do this and you still want to do that, oh yeah, you gonna have to submit. You gonna have to, if you don't, it's only gonna get worse. Okay, until you get it, you're gonna get licks. Boom, boom, boom. And that's what was happening with this situation. You were getting hit. You were getting hit with all these reminders. Stop. Look. Listen. Stop what you're doing. Look at the facts and listen to your intuition. Stop, look, and listen. You weren't doing it. Okay. So yeah. Five of Wands in reverse. I think once you finally surrendered of trying to stop fighting the divine, stop fighting the situation, stop fighting your person, whatever, it all stopped. And you were set free and you were evolving. Beautiful, beautiful outcome I'm getting for a lot of you. Sweet, sweet victory. Sweet victory. That's how you kind of really feel. But let's see what you intend to do next. Dia says, bullseye. T-Rail says, ouch, that hurts. But Mika said the truth. Yep. Yep. So what does the collective plan to do next when it comes to this relationship with this person, Spirit? You know, I think you're going to just let the karma, the bad karma that's about to unfold, catch this person at the door. I don't think you guys plan to do much to this person. Yeah. If anything, I think with the Knight of Wands, I think a lot of you guys are actually believing that going towards this person, saying anything, arguing with this person, what have you, is really quite foolish with the Fool in reverse and very risky towards your growth, like we said. So I think you're just going to just let the bad karma unfold naturally. This person's going to receive, and their bad karma is losing you. Four of Wands in reverse. For some of you guys, they may be getting a divorce from you. The relationship's over. You may kick them out of the house, or they just won't have access to you anymore. The Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah. You don't trust it. You don't trust this person or situation. For some of you, if you want to know what this person's karma is going to be, I'm just going to tell you they're going to be faced with all these different options or people that they're entertaining is not going to work out for them. Okay, they're going to begin to start being humbled because their confidence or this cocky nature or this way about the way they move and suave nature, they just not going to have it anymore because it's a part of their lesson. And the reason why that's happening is because you're someone that was a big challenge. They got the big fish, which is you, had the big fish, fumbled the big fish, let the big fish go, and now they're in a pond of guppies. And these guppies are not as challenging to catch as you. So now they're going to see that these guppies in the sea ain't got nothing on the big fish. So it's karma for them. They're going to be overwhelmed. They'll be like, oh my gosh, like what? Yeah, I think this person is going to be heartbroken too because they actually did like you, but they were so cocky and confident to believe they could actually catch someone better or someone at your level. And that's not going to happen. Spirit is not letting that happen. So they're about to get they're about to get humbled and they're about to get fumbled. Okay. See that? They want that loving, nurturing, kind, empathetic, motherly energy. Hello. Can somebody please give me all this loving energy that Mega Divine Spiritual Guidance Collective was giving me? Hello. The answer is no. The Eight of Swords in reverse is first like, Lord, please let this karma go away. And then here comes, for my spiritualists, here comes the black magic, the manipulation, the lies. Like they're really creating more karmic debt to try to fix the karmic debt they got to pay. I mean, you got to pay the piper. If you came to play, hey, let's play. You can't run from your karma. You know what they say? God's always watching. So this person may feel like, okay, all right, I lost the collective. I'm feeling the loss. I'm feeling the burn. This sucks. All these guppies in the sea ain't really hitting on nothing, but that's okay. That's all right. You see this cocky? They're going to manipulate their way. They're going to maneuver their way to try to get something better. But look, it's the death of that. Woo! Come on, spirit. It's the death of them trying to swab and swerve and duck and dodge from their karma. It's over. Death card. They can't run from this one. See, you can only run for so long and then boom, boom. That's what's happening, y'all. Y'all don't see all this happening, but this person's going through hell with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and I'm getting they're still racking up. They're still racking up. Yep, they're still racking up. My Fortress, my Lord says, thank you to tarot readers. I've learned so much about what happened. I saw synchronicities and I challenged him, but he denied them. So I decided to believe him. Now I have an X-ray on his motives. There you go. All right. So yeah, this person's about to go like insane, crazy. I'm getting with the Five of Wands. That's a part of their karma too. Like I'm getting a lot of fighting, a lot of conflict. This person's angry. This person's, experiencing a lot of pain, just a lot. Just a lot. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, I can go on and on. I can do a whole spread on their karma. But this person is going to have to really dive deep and really work on their shadow self. They're going to really have to do some heavy, deep healing. Serious. So yeah, I think at the end of the day, like I said, with everything that this person has shown you, I think it's fair to say, collective, that you don't want no parts of this. Now, if you don't know this person's going through this, don't ask them. Go about your business. Your life is at peace. And one thing I will say, collective, that you do need to know is that anytime you connect yourself to someone that's in, bad juju energy, bad karma, or they got to pay the piper, they got to pay their karmic debts. If you attach yourself to that entity, you start packing on that karmic debt as well. Or that person will try to take all of your good energy to avoid having to feel the effects of that karmic debt that they have to pay. Does that make sense? So if they're going through hell, they want to find a source to suck onto, to get that good energy, that loving energy, that peace. And that's what this person has done. They've used people as a source of, not having to pay up. So they see your kind nature. They see your kind spirit. Thank you, energy vampire. And they just suck the life out of you. And this is true because when you're with someone like this, you become drained. You become tired. You become irritable, and it intensifies if you have a sexual encounter. That's why I say STDs is spiritually transmitted demons. Be careful who you have intercourse with because that's transmutation of energy. It transmutes and jumps onto you and it drains you out. And it almost kind of like makes that person feel a rush of goodness, right? Especially if it's a good source or supply. Be careful. Like, notice, if y'all don't believe me, if this is your reading, since you left that person, how does your energy feel? Do you feel the same drain that you felt when you were near this low vibrational person? Or do you feel a lot more at peace? I got a point, right? All right. Be careful. Yeah, so this is the end. Like you're saying, this is the end of me giving this person any kind of offer me. I ain't got nothing for them. All right. So yeah, that's why they say your body's a temple, because it's so important. And you know, everybody's gonna do what they want to do. They grown. But I say the best thing you can do is protect your sacral chakra and protect who you have access to on a very sexual level, because that is, it's almost like spell work. And there is such thing as people that will do sexual spells on you and stuff too. So be careful with that. People treat, you know, that interaction as something that's not sacred, but it's a very sacred experience. And that's why in most religions, it's very taboo for people to interact in that manner before marriage, because it's so intense. It's so intense. So you got to be careful. Somebody asked, am I a licensed therapist? No, I am not. I am not. I'm just very spiritually tapped in. I'm just very spiritually tapped in. And I've lived a little. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collective. How do they know if this is their person? How do they know if this is their person? We have the Emperor in the reverse. We have the Hermit in the reverse. And we have the Sun in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the 5 of Wands. All right, so this is the controlling person that was, you know, pretty much choosing to run from the connection because they were unhappy. The false emperor. They didn't have much to bring to the table. So they just kind of, you know, gave a little. And then when things got overwhelmed, or when their mask started to slip, they ran. When things got hard and they engaged in this very toxic, low vibrational energy. For some of you guys, this person may drink, drug, have intercourse, what have you, with people when they are in a very low vibrational space. So this is somebody that engages in very reckless, toxic, low vibrational energies to kind of like clear their mind of how they really truly feel. Okay. With the King of Swords, this person is quite wise. And they are aware that you're not happy with them and you're hurt by them. But it's almost like this person has this sense of cockiness or arrogance that makes this person feels like, you know, I still may have a chance with the collective because of what we went through in the past. You know, I think the past kind of hunts this person too. Because they know, like, if they were to be completely honest, you and this person are not equally yoked, with the Hierophant in the reverse. This person's very much aware that, you know, you chose to leave to find your happy. You chose to disconnect because this person couldn't live up to your standards and your wants and needs, and you got tired of waiting on them to change. There definitely could have been a lot of conversations you and this person had during the relationship about this person's behaviors and about their lives and about their, you know, things that they were engaging in that just didn't align to you. But this is someone with the World in the reverse who really feels like at the end of the day, this cycle's not closed yet. No matter how much you collective want to close this cycle, this person feels like it's not closed. Yeah, like they still have an opportunity to come back and have a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. And I'm getting a new passionate beginning. Why does this person feel that way? So they will reach out, okay? I think it's because of how they feel. Their karma is taking a toll on them. 10 of Wands. They're burdened. They're stressed. Yeah. And they're going to be in that for a very long time. And I'm getting also just missing you. The burden and stress, the guilt, the things going bad in their life, all of that. So again, you'll know this is your person because of the controlling issue, the fact that when they were trying to be told they need to change by you, when you were trying to hold them accountable, this is somebody that would just kind of like avoid you or run off, you know, and then they would feel some kind of way and then they'll engage in this reckless behavior. It's ridiculous. Kelly Barnes says, you are on point. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This person could be an Aries, a Virgo, a Leo, a Capricorn, Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus. That's what I have. It could be any sign. You can also be those signs as well. Keep that in mind. All right. So I'm going to leave you guys with some advice from Spirit. And then I'm going to get some rest because your girl's exhausted. I really didn't plan to be in that hair salon that long. And the lady still messed up my hair. Phoenix says, it's so crazy that you said that my ex told me that he was tired, that he has tried to get over me and miss me so much. And it's just not easy. He often will drink when he misses me. See, told you. Yep. Toxic. That's a toxic behavior pattern. So be careful with that energy, Phoenix. Spirit, what advice do we have for the collective watching this reading? I need some advice moving forward. We have alignment. Yeah, we have alignment. Spirit wants you to get aligned with your actions and your thoughts. Okay. I think a lot of you guys have the thought of really wanting to be done with this person. In your mind, you're like, I know I need to leave this person. I know I need to leave them alone. But then you're going to be put to a test. Okay. And you're going to really have to go within. And you're going to have to really ask yourself and say, self, when the opportunity presents itself and this person comes back, will I actually make my actions align to my thoughts? Or will I fall into temptation and have to repeat this cycle with this person? Will my actions and my thoughts match, or will I have to repeat this cycle? If you close this cycle, you see that big circle right there? The cycle will be closed. It'll be over. And you'll be able to start a new cycle. Only you can choose your fate. Only you can choose your fate. Oh, Kelly, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifts. So Spirit wants you to choose love. What is love for you, collective? It says, open your heart to give and receive love. Love is a two-way street. And if you're a part of an experience where you feel like you're not in alignment with someone who is reciprocating the experience and making you feel loved, then that person's not in love with you. If you're in an experience where someone is in and out of your life, they're wasting your time. Love is a verb. It's an action. It's an act. People can say, I love you 1,000 times. But how does love truly show up in your experience with them? that's going to be the true indicator if this person really loves you or if they're only telling you everything you want to hear to keep you stuck and out of alignment with who you really are and what you really deserve. Be careful, collective. There's always temptation. Y'all know Lucifer. Y'all know Lucifer? Stay away from temptation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this reading does help and give guidance and clarity to each of you. On a serious note, do know that I do offer personal readings at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. And let me tell you guys, I've been booked and busy, and I've been getting a lot of great feedbacks from people that have been booking personals lately. So thank you to all of those who have booked readings, letting me know that you guys have been very thrilled and very giving a lot of positive insight of how it's transformed your lives. And if you want to be a part of that experience, the website is MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. You can also find that link down in the description box below or the pinned comment. And as you guys know, we are living in some rough times, but I do have my readings on sale for you. I've been keeping that sale going strong for a very long time. So that way people can afford these messages, because you know what, at the end of the day, you can't get through this healing journey alone. And sometimes we have these questions or we just need those confirmation messages. So I'm hoping that every time that I go on live and every time that I do a video, that you take away something from it to reflect about yourself, your love life, and your energy. And I thank you all so much for sharing this very sacred space with me today, even though your girl is tired and my hair looks like trash, even though I paid $100 for this foolery. So I'm about to wrap my hair, girlies, and I'm about to go to bed, fellas. It's a mess. But I appreciate y'all the kind words and the love that you guys have given me. Thank you guys so much. If you don't take anything from the reading tonight, please take away being in tune and in alignment with what you want, what you need, and with what you deserve. Sending much love and light to all of you. I hope you all have a beautiful Wednesday evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you are an Aquarius or a Pisces, I need to get some rest. I apologize. I didn't get to do your readings tonight, but you can see it in my eyes. Your girl is exhausted. I've done a few readings today and I had to go to the doctor and run some errands, plus go get my hair done. So your girl needs to go lay down. I'm no good. And especially when I get to the aqua read, I want to be fully charged, ready to go, and as well as Pisces, because I know Pisces has been waiting forever for their November reading. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourself, collective.